I'm Alex. I'm 38 years old, and I'm a trader. My work is my lifestyle. It is a constant source of adrenaline and new acquaintances. 10 years ago, I couldn't even imagine what opportunities would open up for me when I began to make money in the financial markets. I know firsthand what it means to work from 9 to 6, to come to the office by metro and be completely dependent on my boss. Yes, looking at me now, it's hard to believe that. But not long ago, I also worked from paycheck to paycheck, had a manager's wager, and couldn't wait for the Friday evening to come to leave work and finally break out of this vicious circle. For a long time, I did not dare to quit my stable but such a boring job. But one day, I realised this can no longer continue. I was scared. I knew almost nothing about financial markets, but the desire to earn money and the sincere hatred of the office routine made me learn, understand, read, listen to the advice of others, and, most importantly, try. After a year and a half of trading in financial markets, I earned enough money to buy my own house. Along with the house, I had the confidence that with each new deal my income would increase rapidly. A couple of years later, when I sent my eldest son to study in the UK, I realised that trading in financial markets was more than simply making money. I see how happy my wife is. Now she is free to do what brings her pleasure. I see gratitude in the eyes of my parents. 5 years ago, they went abroad for the first time. Now they have a vacation on the seaside every year. Everything that I have in my life now, my family, environment, clients, the ability to travel, all this is the result of the right choice. Financial markets are not as scary as they seem at first glance. Charts, numbers, quotes. At first, it scared me too. But when I began to learn step by step and practice the basics, I understood that financial literacy is like a school alphabet. My example is the best proof that training is needed. I will share with you the experience that led me to success, and I guarantee that your life will change. All is in your hands. So in this video, I will tell you about my high-yield trading strategy for signals. I will react to 3 signals. The first signal we received was for a fall of oil. This is due to the large oil reserves in America. And whenever oil reserves in America grow, oil drops in price accordingly. So we select oil and move it to the chart with the mouse like that. We will sell oil. Sell is for selling. And if we wanted to buy, we would click on Buy. Purchase. Everything is very simple. Sell, down, buy, up. Again, if you ever traded on binary options, you can present it like that. Now, when I click on Sell, a trade opens. Notice that $50 were withdrawn for opening the trade. But I used a very large volume. If you see that the interest was charged from you, then you can be sure that the company only charges a commission for your transactions, and not for your losses. The next currency pair we are going to work with is USD CAD, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Here we put it on Buy, on the rise. Why? Because there is a golden rule. Every time oil drops in price, the Canadian dollar and the Russian ruble fall, since the policies of these countries are tightly connected with oil prices. That's why we will be buying the American dollar relative to the Canadian dollar. When it goes up, again, you see that we have been charged a percentage for an open trade. But this is normal. Once again, you can be sure that you will be charged a percentage for an open trade, and, accordingly, the company only has a percentage from this and not from your losses. And of course, we also open the euro to dollar trade, and also sell. The trade opens for the strengthening of the dollar, and this is due to the correction because the euro has strengthened relative to the dollar in recent days, so today there should be a small rollback. And it is on this rollback that we make money. I guess about $50. Again, do not be scared of such large interest rates on open trades. This is because I trade large volumes, but you will trade less volume. So you'll be charged to maximum $3. Well, in general, you will earn about $50 to $70 a day. I suppose if you start with the minimum amount, if you start with larger amounts, you can earn $200 and $300, all depending on your desire to make money. I once again remind you that I will be personally contacting you, helping you and opening trades with you. I work only with proven brokers, and in each of them I have a huge number of assistants. They will call you and open trades with you, so do not worry. Don't think that you can't do it or that you will fail. You will succeed, you will be able to do it, you will make money, and you will have the full support of professionals who will work with you. So you don't need to be afraid of anything. We will be with you. Dear friends, let's stop our video for a few minutes now and continue. I'll show you how I make money on these signals. So, less than an hour has passed. As you can see, all our trades are profitable. I have already made $80 in 2 positions. So far, the euro to dollar is only at $20, so I won't be selling it. Oil, as you see, went in the direction we predicted. Let's take another look. It went down right after I opened the trade, as if they were waiting for me to open the trade and make a profit. In this case, I have already made $100. Perhaps with your volumes, you will earn $15 to $20, but again, that's not bad for almost half an hour. So we close our trade by clicking on the cross, and the money goes to my account. And so, let's close the trade. I made almost $100 on the US dollar, Canadian dollar. And as you can see, the price rises exactly how we predicted. Let's take a look at the recent time. The price is rising. Let's do a little graphics analyzing. Oh, I'm a little bit late. The price is fluctuating. No, I will not sell for 66. Let's wait until it goes to at least $70. Ah, no, it's still fluctuating, but the price will continue to rise. In fact, it's more profitable for me to sell. In 2 to 3 hours, I'll make $170 to $180 instead of $70 to $80. But again, we will not be greedy. We will be making at least 5 to 7% of the amount of investment per day. I think in the end, at the end of the month, we will have a good result. And this is what we are striving for. So let's wait a little, sell our trade. Well, the price fell a little while we chatted. This is called a correction, so let's wait a couple of minutes. The price will rise again, and we are going to sell at a favourable price. I repeat once more, what is good about trading on CFD is that So let's close the trade, is that we decide when to close the trade and how much to make on it. Yes, while we were talking, we could have made $100, but we made $70. That's okay. The euro to dollar is still only at plus 25, so I will not close it yet. I'm confident in my signals. You can also be sure that the signal will close with profit. So let's wait a little and stop our video once I make enough. I will close this trade and show you how much I made on it. I am happy to share the results of my trading strategy in financial markets. I made almost $1,000 in a few days. Look, I literally opened about 10 deals. Naturally, most of the trades are closed in the black. Sometimes there are mistakes, mainly because I may inadvertently press sell instead of buying. I hurry a little, but again it happens 1 out of 10 times. And my total is $952 in just a few days. Yes, you will not be making $952. You will make $95.20, right? But again, guys, $100 in 3 days. If you manage to make money while spending, I don't know, half an hour to an hour a day, well, I think it would be nice. Plus $24 so far. I will not sell early, and I'm going to wait for another half hour to an hour and continue later. And so, my dear viewers, we made it. We got $92. The euro has fallen sufficiently against the dollar, we were even a little late. It was even lower just 15 minutes ago. Not 15, but half an hour or so ago. We could have made, well, not $85 like now, but around $150. But that's okay. The trend is a fall, and I showed you that the trade was closed, and I made money on it. In principle, as you saw, we opened 3 trades. All of them closed in the black. On binary options, it's not guaranteed that we would have profited because we didn't know a specific time for how long the price falls and when it was worth closing the trade. In this case, we can see such a tendency. For example, there is a signal to rise or fall. When this rise or fall occurs, it is then that we close the trade and make money on it. Therefore, trade is primarily about rational thinking and making the right actions. Dear friends, I hope that this video will push you and take you one step closer to financial success. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.